Kian, a big development in the Sanjay Kapoor legacy battle. The Delhi High Court has directed that Priya Kapoor, widow of the late industrialist, disclose details of his assets along with a copy of the will as part of the ongoing inheritance battle with his mother Rani Kapoor and his former wife Karishma Kapoor's children. The court also recorded an undertaking from Karishma Kapoor and Rani Kapoor that details of the assets and will would not be leaked to the media. During the hearing, senior advocate Mahesh Jethmalani, who's representing Karishma Kapoor's children, Samaira Kapoor and Kian Raj Kapoor, said that confidentiality is the cloak under which you fritter away the assets. Making a huge claim, he continued, assets under the will were appropriated by Priya Kapoor to herself, and according to the bogus will is how they've described it, that is Karishma Kapoor's children, are being denied everything, that 2 bank accounts have been wiped clean and a 6% share in a company has been appropriated to the defendant. These charges have, of course, been denied by Priya Kapoor. Well, to talk more about this entire case, and there you can see the kind of claims and counterclaims that have been made today, the big development of that the assets list will be given in a sealed cover. But let's now go across to Mandira Kapoor Smith, Sanjay Kapoor's sister, who joins us live from London for more on this entire case. And Mandira, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. First and foremost, your reaction to the development today that Priya Kapoor has been allowed to file the assets in a sealed cover with the court.
I think it's not about the sealed cover. The sealed cover is not the issue. As long as we're not signing NDAs and stuff, I think we're fine. I think the whole argument was, I don't understand the sealed cover, to be honest, because I'm not a lawyer and I don't know the legal terms. But as long as it's not under an NDA, which is what the argument was, I think everyone's okay with it.
Right, but the lawyers have also have told the court that they will not be disclosing any kind of details after these assets list is then given into the court.
Yeah, so not to the media was their argument. I think we can disclose it to who are the relevant people we need to, disclose it to. I think their point was to not disclose it to the media, and that's what their main argument was.
Right now, the lawyer Mahesh Jethmalani has made some very strong remarks as he's representing Karishma Kapoor's children, your niece and nephew, and he said that confidentiality is a cloak under which you fritter away the assets. That's a very, very strong remark.
I think that's why the question of the NDA was, why is there an NDA in a will and asset? When you're disclosing assets, I've never heard of it, and I've been doing my research because this is our family. This is not, an outsider. And the fact is, these are all actually my mother's estate, which everyone's talking about. Is so you're telling us that we can't figure out what is going on and we have to sign NDAs, which is a bit absurd for us. The bottom line is that this family, the blood line of this family, has got nothing from what my father created his entire lifetime, has gone to people who have just entered the family, which is a bit absurd in anyone's family, where there is such a big family with a legacy, which my father worked for and my mother and father worked for together. My brother, sister and me have been a part of. Our children are not seeing a penny. My mother's not seeing a penny. We're not seeing a penny. And it's all been gone out. So we didn't want the NDA. We want to be able to, know, we want the truth. And this is, from day one, this is all I've said is, all we all are asking for is the information. Why is everything so quiet? Why is it such a secret? And now again in court, we were told sign NDAs. My mother's almost 80. You think she's going to sign an NDA at this age for her own estate? I mean, it's just ridiculous.
That's right. Now, as you said, your mother's been unwell. Of course, the trauma of losing her son also. But she's also claimant in this case. You, however, are not a party in this case. Tell us more about, your mother's case so far, because she's also a party in this matter in court.
Yeah, I'm not a party in this court, but my mother is. She is, obviously the mother. And again, I'm going to go back to the fact that this is all her estate. So I'm going to stick to that. And
which is something that is challenged by Priya's side, because they claim that, the the company that your father started, etc. This company, Sona Comstar, was a new company started by Sanjay. So they've questioned that, and also the shares of your mother were put into a trust.
Yeah, they're saying a lot to show us everything. That's all we're saying. They've made a lot of claims. All we have said is show us the trail. Show us what my mom has signed. Show us anything. But everything is now, as you see, it's under NDA. Everything's confidential from the person who it belongs to. So it's becoming more of a circus than an actual. I feel bad that this is what my brother's memory is going down to. Is all this rubbish. You know, my family is being made a mockery out of by this entire thing. It's a joke that how hard our family's been known for the automotive industry, for what my father created. Today we're a mockery. Today all we're being talked about is this damn case. What about what my father built? Sona is becoming a mockery. Is this fair to what my family has worked towards?
Right, and that's perhaps one of the reasons that they want that, this matter not be disclosed, and they don't want it talked about. So the assets are now going to be given in this sealed cover and only be shared with those who are party to the case?
No, but why do you not want it talked about? What are we hiding? Sona is now a public company. So what are we hiding? Why can the public not know? I can understand the other. I mean, firstly, a will is anyway a public document. It's not supposed to be a confidential, quiet NDA signed document. Assets, it's the family who decides, yeah. Not that, I mean, we're not going and spilling it to the media. We've not done that once. So, I mean, the autopsy came to me through the media. So, I mean, this is all a joke. Blame, blame, blame. When are they going to start taking responsibility? Because there is none. It's all they've sat there and done is blamed.
And, Mahesh Jethmalani also claimed that the will is bogus, that the will that, is being shared by the other side or talked about by the other side is bogus, that Samaira and Kian are being denied everything.
You answer me this, Gargi. If you come from a family where the father is fully involved in the kid's life and they've been left nothing, would anyone not say it's bogus? It's absolute rubbish. These are kids he doted over. There's proof on what everyone has seen where, they're discussing Portugal golden visa for inheritance. So what is my brother stupid to do all this? This is what I'm saying. My brother's lifetime has become a mockery by these people. It's a joke. You're telling me there was no love for his kids, that he wouldn't leave them anything.
All right.
I mean, this is all unheard of. Everything that is going on, it's literally, it's a joke.
So it has been said that 1,900 crores from the trust were given to the children?
Where? I am unaware of it. I don't think Lolo is aware of it. Many things have been said. Show us. Again, I'll go back to show it to us. Lots of things are being said. It's being said that my brother wanted to give everything to his wife. Show us the proof of it, yeah? But there must have been some messages. There must have been something. Show it to us.
And this is the will that is being claimed by the other side, that everything, goes to Priya Kapoor and her son.
That's what we've heard. We're waiting to see it.
And that will now be submitted in court in a sealed cover. You spoke about Lolo, that of course is Karishma Kapoor. Are you in touch? Is your mother in touch with Karishma?
We talk every day. We all are talking every day. Of course we're in touch. I mean, this is firstly, it's a blow to us. Everything that's going on is a blow to us. So.
Absolutely. And, Karishma Kapoor on her part is fighting for the rights of her children, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you can
she should
tell us
be.
a bit
She's
more
the mother,
about
and that was their father. She should be, and she is. Of course she will.
All right. So what is the next step now in this case? All the assets will be listed by the other side in court, and then you'll decide your next course of action. And by you, I mean, of course, your mother, Rani Kapoor.
Yeah, so I think Mom is talking to her lawyers, and once we get everything, we will decide the next steps on what needs to be taken. But I think what worries me is what no one is realizing is the constant shock my mother is being put through at 80. She's not been able to grieve her son yet. And I think everything that is going on is really great for the whole world, but no one's seeing what my mother's going through. And it's just horrible that she has to go through this in spite of losing her husband and then her son. And then everything that she's worked for and her husband's worked for a lifetime. My mom's in shock. She's not in a... It's very difficult what she is going through, and the world is not seeing that.
All right, and finally, as you said, you and Karishma Kapoor are in touch. She's in touch with your mother, and and the relationships there. If you can tell us a bit about and anything that she has had to say regarding this entire fight. It's playing out in everybody's eyes. It's a big legal case that people are tracking very closely, and now the big development is that the list of assets will be given in the court. However, no details can be disclosed regarding them.
So I think the sealed envelope, whatever it's called, with all the details of the assets, the only thing, I mean, they'll be given to everyone who's a part of this matter. They only don't want it going to the media, which is what it is. Which, I mean, we're not sending stuff out to the media. We're not those kind of people. But Lolo, we've been in touch for years. It's not like this has suddenly happened. Mom has been on holidays with them and the kids. Right now, sadly, the relationship's based on securing the kids, securing this family, securing my mother. And it's sad that this is the only conversation we all have, is what the hell happened? How do we secure this family? And Gargi, again, there are 6 grandkids my mother has. And she needs to look after all 6. There are not only, I mean, even now, Samaira and Kiana have been basically cut off. So again, I'm going to go back to, there is no bloodline except for probably Azarius, who is getting anything of what my father created. And please remember, Azarius came after my father. My father was very close to his 6 grandkids. We've all been a part of, my son was born when the German company's deal happened. So, I mean, it's just sad what we as a family are being put through, this rubbish of someone coming in, taking everything that, she didn't even know my dad. She's never met my father. So how are you claiming all this? Her husband loved her so much to cut off the rest of the family. What rubbish. I mean, fine, we didn't talk for 4 years, but it was not his to give to anyone. It's my mother's. So what has happened that everything has reached her hands? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know for my mother. I want her peace of mind. I want to make sure my mother has security before anything happens to her.
All right, Mandira, well, we'll leave it there, but thank you so much for speaking to us here at NDTV.